I am driving to the city of Kairouan, which is a very famous place in Tunisia. This is the graveyard of Berbers. Now I am walking towards Medina through this narrow street. This is a 900 years old masjid in Medina. Now me and Zaman, both of us look like Berbers in this Medina. See how this camel is walking in circle and removing water from the well of Buruta. This masjid is 1400 years old. This tool was used for the sunrise and sunset and finding the Kaaba. Welcome to Tunisia. I am now traveling from the city of Susa to the city of Al Kairouan. Al Kairouan is a very famous place in Tunisia. It's got lots of history. Some 1400 years old masjid is also there. So we are going to visit Masjid Uqba Bin Nafi and some other historical places in the city of Kairouan. The city of Kairouan is about an hour drive from the city of Susa and about 3 hours drive from the capital Tunis. And bear with us. Now we arrived in Kairouan and this is Masjid Uqba Bin Nafi. The wall you can see, and next to the wall is the Berber graveyards. Berbers used to be living in Tunisia in the past. And now we are going to visit the masjid from inside. This is a tiny but nice and clean city of Kairouan. I'm really enjoying visiting Kairouan and its historical places. It's really worth it to come here. But before going inside the masjid, we have decided to go to visit Medina before. Medina is also a nice and historical place to visit. And just now we are walking through these narrow streets and heading to Medina. We also took a tour guide with us as well to show us. This is Kasrul Haram. This is a Tunisian style house. Some oldest design, but it been built not very long ago. But the style is the old fashion. The guide is telling us how the Tunisian houses look like from inside, or used to look like from inside in the past. But as I can see, this is not a very old building, but it's been designed like the oldest. Some history I can see here, but mostly everything is new. Now he's taking us to this room where we are entering now. And the design of the room, as we can see, there is a double bed. And the whole style, how the Tunisian used to have their double beds with the arch, even the golden arch. So these kind of design used to be in the past in Tunisia. And there are also some pictures and paintings on the wall, and this is a basement, and he is showing us there is a factory underneath where they make the handmade rugs and things like that. So the factory is down there. Back in the streets. And as you can see, the walls, mostly they're all white, and the doors and gates and the windows and the sheds, they're all blue. That's their traditional color. Now we are halfway to Medina and arrived to this open place. There are a few shops and one masjid, and the flags is flying. This is a 900 years old masjid, and the name of this masjid is Masjid Thalatha Abwab, mean the masjid of 3 doors. And this is very old one in Medina. So let's see it a bit closer, and as you can see, there is also written on it Masjid Salaso Abwab, the oldest masjid inside the Medina. And the 3 doors are there. And this is the smallest woolen factory with the oldest one single machine in Medina. And this guy is making the stuff here, like rugs, blankets, and so on. As you can see, so many stuff is making with this single machine, which is really amazing. See how he is working on it. And everything is made here from pure wool, which is really good. See the small rugs, prayer mats, shawls, headscarf, so many things is making alone here. Now have a look here. He's made Zaman a Berber. Now Zaman looks like a Berber. Look him, and it's really funny. And now he made me Berber as well. So me and Zaman both look like a Berbers in this video, and that's really funny. And now the guy says you have to buy these scarves from me. Now back again in the street, look at this tiny shop in the street, and it's full of stuff. So many old things is sold here. Okay, look at this car, and that is driving in this narrow street. Wow, this is another amazing thing which I've seen. Baruta.
Bring water to drink. All the house. Yes. But now it's changed.
Now it's changed.
If you want to go to see how. You want to go to see how to make water.
This is called Baruta Well, which is an ancient well inside this building. And as you can see, this round thing, which is made of wood, on the top of the well, and this is tied up with this bar with a camel, and the camel is there, and the camel walks around in circle. Then the water comes out from the well. So this is handmade wooden water pump, which is pumping water out from the well using the camel instead of engine. See now the camels start walking around in circle and the wheel is rotating and the water is pumping out from this well of Buruta. So look how he's rotating, and the camel is walking around and this is rotating and the water is pumping out from the well. Now the camel stopped and the wheel stopped. Now the water is stopped as well. So let's go see the other side. Now the people are also walking to this side where the water came out and filled in these big tubs. Now people are using the clay-made mugs and taking the water from the tub and drink it. Now this wheel rotates on the side, the other one on the top. So the other one is when the camel walks, the other one rotates. That is rotating this side of wheel, and this side of wheel is going down. And as you can see, this little bucket is tied up, and that is going into the water and taking water in the circle. And when it coming out, then pouring that water in a kind of pipe thing which is connected to the tubs and filling up the tub. So this is the way they do, and they have some pictures here as well. So now I arrived in Medina. As you can see the shops behind me, and there are shops which they're selling many old and new things mixed here. So some shops they have new items, some shops they have old antiques for sale. And Medina mean town, so this is a town center, which is the main bazaar. Medina can be seen in any city in Tunisia as well as in Morocco. Morocco also have Medina in each of their city. And this is another historical building. Look at these beautiful arches and the designing on the walls. Look at the roof. It's a beautiful ancient design of building. Now we are returning back from Medina and heading towards the 1400 years old ancient masjid, which was built in 50 Hijri. The Jamia Masjid Uqba Ibn Nafi is the oldest masjid in North Africa. This is the outside wall of masjid of one side, and look at this architecture of that time. The outside walls have been built with golden bricks and shining with the sunshine like a gold. This is the inside of masjid. Look at this beautiful architecture of that time. It's really amazing. Uqba Bin Nafi was an Arab general who came to Tunisia in 50 Hijri, 1400 years ago. and who is the founder of the city of Kairouan. Then he built this Jama Masjid as well in Kairouan. And the name of this masjid is Uqba Bin Nafi Jama Masjid, or Jama Masjid Kabeer of Kairouan in Tunisia. This is the mihrab of masjid. See how beautiful it is, with this oldest style chandelier which is hanging in the middle, and beautiful design carpets on the floor as well. The 1400 years old building is still in a good shape. See the doors, how strong is, and still they are in good condition. And look at the designing of the doors. Then outside of the masjid, the old pillars, and around the courtyard, everything looks amazing. I am really impressed with the architecture of this building. This been built with bricks, stone blocks, and marble. These type of single minaret masajid only can be seen in North Africa, the countries like Tunisia and Morocco. Now let's walk further little bit in the middle of the courtyard and see the courtyard again around. See how that looks amazing. Look at the design and the arches all around the building. Again, anyone who has not visited Tunisia yet and has the plan to visit the Tunisia must visit Jama Masjid Uqba Bin Nafi or Masjid Kabeer in the city of Kairouan here in Tunisia. Masjid Uqba Bin Nafi Al Kairouan, Tunisia. Built in 50 Hijri. Now I am taking you on that stairs to show you something special. This amazing tool has been used to see the direction of sunrise and sunset in all 4 seasons, to set up the prayer times accordingly. And all the information is there which has been engraved in the marble. And this technology was used 1400 years ago. 4 metal bars are installed for the east, west, north, and south. And again, look at this amazing view around with this single minaret. Oh, now this is the view from outside of the masjid, and I hope you like this video. If you like, please subscribe and share as well. Thank you very much for watching.